Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be showing you all my Taylor Swift merch I have. I have the shirts on my bed, like right next to my Captain America backpack. And then I'm gonna like dig around for like all my other Taylor merch I have, which like shouldn't be that hard to find. But yeah, and we are gonna get started with the first shirt, and I'll be clapping to do transitions. So like clap. Hopefully that works. We're gonna try a bunch of different transitions in this video if transitions don't work. This is from the Fearless TV era drop, and I okay, so here's like a more of a timeline of my Swiftie, like how long I've been a Swiftie. I remember having the Taylor Swift's Our Song doll from like her debut album. But other than that, I don't really have like memories of like debut or Fearless or Speak Now. And then like my next memory of Taylor Swift is from her Red OG version where there's this show called the Hot 20 Countdown. It's for country music, and since she was still under the country genre, Red was a country album. And so it was on that show. And I remember the Red song on there, like the music video was on there. And I just remember that. And then 1989, I remember me and my friend, or her by herself or whatever. I remember watching the music videos for Blank Space and Shake It Off in a class, like in one of my classes. I think it was math. I'm not sure. And then 1989 was also the first album I heard in full by Taylor Swift. Reputation was the first tour I went for her, and I sadly did not listen to Reputation in full, and now I'm waiting for her version to come out to listen to it in full. Same with Debut and Speak Now. Those are the only three albums I have not heard in full, and I'm waiting for her version, and it's so hard. And then Lover became obsessed with Taylor Swift. That's when I like became like merch obsessed with her. Oh my god. And then like I remember I was literally sleeping when she made the announcement for Folklore and Evermore. Like, we always say Taylor Swift never does the same thing twice, and yet she did. But Folklore and Evermore, she surprise dropped 2 albums. I mean, I wasn't sleeping when she dropped them, but I was sleeping when she announced them, and I was like, why are you doing this while I'm sleeping? Now I can't sleep ever again in case she does something like that again. Yeah. So I became like more merch obsessed like as time went on. I'm not really a theorist where I like delve into theories, but if there's like really good facts behind it, I'll get along with it. But I'm not like, ooh, this is an Easter egg. This means the next re-record or whatever, or I don't know. And yeah, and I'm not really a Swiftie that like delves into her lyrics. I'm one that just listens to it and just enjoys it, or cries to it, or gets mad with it. I don't know, but yeah. But it doesn't make me any less of a Swiftie than like the Swifties that do memorize lyrics, or not lyrics, that memorize, that come up with the theories, or come up or listens to the lyrics and comes up with the story that Taylor wants us to interpret it. Or I'm not any less of a Swiftie than people who memorize the lyrics, because I have trouble memorizing stuff. And it doesn't make me any less of a Swiftie. I'm just a Swiftie as much as the next person. We're gonna try and we're back with a different outfit. Let's see if that transition worked better than the clapping transition. This is a Lover shirt. Lover shirt. I got it from the Lover drop that happened in February this year, which is so random. So random. Like, her and her merch team or whatever has released so much random merch. Like, why after 2.5 years are you releasing Lover merch when Lover happened in 2020 and you're releasing it in February of 2022? Like, I get it's for Valentine's Day, but why not do it Valentine's Day last year or 2020? Why this year? But it gave me an opportunity to get more Taylor Swift merch, but it was a really random drop, so I don't understand, like, why are we doing um on to the next shirt. And we're back with another shirt. This is another shirt from the Fearless era. It has like all the iconic outfits she wore. What's this one from? Or wait, is this all from? Yeah, I think this is all from Fearless era. I don't remember where this blue shirt was most or dress because, like I said, I wasn't a fan during the Fearless era. Don't know this. I recognize this one. Feel stupid for not knowing it off the top of my head. I have a dress similar to like this one right here. The what's it called? This like flappers dress. And I recreated it for like we were doing a Halloween challenge in one of like the Discord servers I went in last year, and I recreated it. I tour that was during her "You Belong with Me," I believe, and I think this was a love story, and then I don't know what this one was, and I definitely don't know what some of these like see like the blue one seems like a debut era, and this one seems like Speak Now era, and it's kind of confusing. I don't know. And yeah. Um so we're gonna go to the next shirt. And we're back with a different outfit or a different shirt. I still have the same shorts on. But this is the James and Betty shirt from the folklore era. And like this is one of the theories I'm talking about. Like during the folklore era, there was this like love triangle between James, Betty, and Inez, I think, and I just like don't understand it. And I support the Swifties who do like come out with these like crazy theories, or not crazy, but just theories or stories. And I support them like, oh, and I kind of nod along with it because I'm acting like I get it. Okay, I don't go to Taylor Swift for stories. I go to her for lyrics, and I go to her for relatability and merch, obviously. But yeah, this is my folklore short, James and Betty. I just thought it was cute and I wanted it, so I got it. On to the next shirt. This is another shirt from the folklore era. I think it's called like Betty's Garden because I have her CDs. She released like several deluxe versions of the CDs where it was like you could get like different like pictures on like the CD covers. I can show you those like later on in the video. But yeah, this is a bet. I think I'm like 95% sure this is Betty's Garden. But one of my Swiftie friends can let me know down at the comment down below. Next shirt. This is a red TV era shirt. Um, like I said, I wasn't a fan during the original, or I wasn't a fan enough to get Taylor Swift merch during the OG red, but you best believe I'm stocking up on like all the merch now that I think is cute. I also have the red Taylor's version cardigan, which you guys will see later. I so regret not getting the folklore cardigan because I remember seeing the folklore cardigan and I was like, that's not cute at all. And then the red TV one came and I was like, that's not cute at all again. And then I saw people in their cardigans, and I was like, that's so cute. And they weren't on the American website, so I had one of my, or I saw one of my Swift Talk friends say, "Oh, it's in stock in the Canada website." So I bought it from the Canada website. So I paid extra shipping, international shipping, for the red Taylor's version cardigan. and I bought it during the summer, so like it was too hot for me to wear it. But during the winter, you best believe I'm gonna wear it. On to the next shirt. This is my 22 outfit. I am so proud of it. It's like the only Taylor Swift costume I have. I mean, I have like an outfit from like the Fearless tour, and like I have like shirts that like are Taylor Swift merch, but this is like the official only Taylor Swift outfit I have. This isn't actually her merch. I found it somewhere online, and I got it from Twitter, and I got it because I was like, I have to have this. I have to have this shirt. And this is not a lot going on at the moment shirt from the 22 music video. And this is what I'm gonna be for Halloween. I have pajama shorts on, but I don't have like the high waisted shorts on, and I don't have bracelets. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna be for Halloween. My mom was like, nobody's gonna understand that, and I'm like, as long as I understand my outfit, it doesn't matter if anybody else understands the outfit. It matters what I think. Um, but yeah, so my 22 outfit. And Swifties from the Folklore and Evermore scare. We know the not a lot going on at the moment quite well because she said it not once, but twice before both surprise album drops. Not a lot going on at the moment, and a lot was going on at the moment. And then Blake Lively has the audacity to use that, and it sent Swifties in a crazed mindset. And what that happened last year, and Swifties are still like, oh my god, what's happening next? Because we don't know what the not a lot going on at the moment means. Sorry. On to the next outfit. And this is my Evermore shirt. And on the back, it has like the track list: so Willow, Champagne Problems, Gold Rush, Tis the Dang Season, Tolerated, No Body, No Crime, Happiness, Dorothea, and I can't read the rest of them. Or I could read them here in my mirror. Coney Island, Ivy, Cowboy Like Me, Long Story Short, Marjorie, Closure, Evermore, the song, Right Where You Left Me, and It's Time to Go. I have a mirror right here where I could read it. Um, yeah, this I sadly missed out on like a lot of the Evermore merch. And so when they did a Grammy collection, like when it was nominated for Album of the Year at the Grammys, they released Grammy merch or merch to like promote for the Grammys or whatever, I don't know. And I was like, oh, I can finally get some Evermore merch because like I don't think I had any Evermore merch before this drop. I mean, I got the Willow Snow Globe for Christmas, but I think that's all the Evermore merch I had before the drop. But yeah, I'll show you the snow globe. On to the next shirt. This is the next one. This is also not a merch, not something from Taylor Swift's website. It is from another account I found on Twitter. I can't remember the handle or like the actual website I got it from, but it says Taylor's version, the one where she takes her songs back. And if you guys don't know, I'm a Friends fan too, so I have this is two of my loves: Friends font and the talk, and Taylor Swift's. And like I can try to find a screenshot of her interview where she did last year, where it was like, if it says Taylor's version, that means I own it. And does this mean she owns me? Because it says Taylor's version. So like I can try to find like, I mean, if she said that, that means she owns me because it says Taylor's version. On to the next shirt. And this is my Reputation shirt. I got this when I went to the Reputation tour. Like I said, I wasn't like, I mean, obviously I was a fan of Taylor Swift when I went to the Reputation tour, but like I wasn't, this is the only like Reputation merch I have. I mean, other than like a lovely Swiftie on Twitter sending me rep confetti for free. That was I'll show you the rep confetti. I'll show you it. But yeah, that was pretty iconic. Um, and on the back, since it's a tour shirt, it has like all her tour dates she went to from the Reputation tour. And yeah, and I just wish like I was a Swiftie enough to like love all her songs, because now like looking back, I knew like the singles, but now I know songs like Don't Blame Me and This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things and King of My Heart, like drinking beer out of plastic cups, stuff like that. It's just I love those songs now, and I wish I would have appreciated them when I went to the Reputation tour. And that was 4 years ago. Or was it 2017? 2017 is when the album came out. 2018 is when she went, yeah, 4 years ago. 4 years ago, 4 years since I've seen her in person on tour. I was meant to go to Loverfest. No, but Loverfest got canceled because of C-19, and oh, I'm sorry. I'm still like I just want to know who the Anne friends were gonna be for Loverfest. Like, was she gonna have Selena Gomez? Maybe Shawn Mendes, even though I don't really like him. Who else like is our like who else was our friend? Maybe Haim, because they've been friends at least since the 1989 era. And I just wanted to know like maybe some country artist. Oh my god, because she did have the chicks on her Lover album. Maybe some country. I would have loved that. I would have. I was going to one of the LA nights because she only had like 4 tour dates in the US, and 2 of them was happened to be in California. And I'm so glad for. I mean, I would have obviously made my mom take me out of state to go see Taylor Swift because that's the only person both of us would want to like go out of state to go see. Um, yeah, I was gonna go to one of the LA nights, and I was gonna meet a bunch of my Swiftie friends from like the Discord server I used to be in. But I didn't know them when it was gonna happen. I mean, that does suck. I didn't know them until like the Folklore album came out. I was like, oh, we were gonna like go to the LA night. Yeah. On to the next shirt. This is the red era shirt, red Taylor's version era shirt. And this is like from the tour. This outfit is iconic, the red one. I don't remember what this one's from. Like banjo, like gives Speak Now vibes. Like when she's like, all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean? Um, this is like the Santa Grace and red outfit. Don't remember this. This outfit right here, I so badly want to get that outfit, but like I don't know where to find it. Or like, and I'm not like crafty enough to like make myself a tour outfit. um, I don't know what this one's from. I remember this one, and this one just gives Reputation vibes. Like, look at it; it's black. Like I didn't even know Taylor wore. I mean, obviously she can wear black whenever she wants to, but like I didn't know she had like a black outfit for the red tour. So it just gives like Reputation vibes. Next shirt. This is the other red Taylor's version shirt. I mean, this is the shirt. This is a red Taylor's version shirt. The Taylor Swift red Taylor's version, and on the back it shows Taylor Swift in like a shirt that like I kind of like showed you guys. And yeah. This is the shirt my mom got me. It's dirty, that's why I'm not wearing it. Yeah. This is a shirt my mom got me for when we were supposed to go to see Lover. This is how she announced Loverfest to me. She got this shirt, and on the back it has like the track list for the Lover album. And she got me that and was like, "Oh, we're going to Loverfest in LA." So we went. So we were supposed to go. And then this is also dirty. It's the Lover pajamas Taylor. It's a love, not Taylor version. It's the Lover pajamas. You're my lover. And here are the shorts. I absolutely adore the pajamas. I wanted to get the red Taylor's version pajamas, but the print was like too busy for me, and I was like, I'm just not interested in it. And then like looking at like people like wearing the red Taylor version pajamas, I was like, oh, I want that. And then they had it on the Canadian website, but it was sold out in my size. Yeah. And then the Lover merch dropped. And I was like, ooh, pajamas. So we got pajamas. Lover pajamas. And yeah. Next, you guys are going to see the cardigan I have on my bed on me with the scarf. And this is like the epitome of like sad girl autumn vibes, which Taylor has a song called All Too Well, 10-minute version, Taylor's version, sad girl autumn. And this is my red Taylor's version cardigan. And this is the scarf that like Jake never returned, that was allegedly left at his sister's house, and she allegedly doesn't know what the scarf is, or like if it got left there. And then this is the hat. This is like my full Swiftie like outfit. I got this first, and then the scarf was if I don't get it now, I'm gonna regret not getting it like by the time the next era comes, because normally when the next era comes, the site gets like swept out of most of the merch. And I got it and I love it. And yeah. And then you guys already know the story of the cardigan. I'm just so happy I have at least one. I wish Evermore would have had a cardigan, and I wish Fearless Taylor's version would have had a cardigan. But these cardigans are so expensive. So I don't know if my bank account could have handled 4 cardigans when I already spend so much money on merch. And now that I have a job, I have a debit card. One of my friends, she found this TikTok on TikTok, and she sent it to me, and it was like something like no more merch, and we just had this like I get more merch, and she no more merch, no more merch. Yeah. I just love this. I love this. And I still have the last shirt on it more because I didn't know what else like put this on. Yeah. And that is the end of the clothes haul. Let me show you like the poster I have and the blanket and all the other little small merch pieces I have. And this, I'm in my pajamas. And this is the only piece of, well, I think I have a 1989 pop socket, but I'm not sure. So this is like the only. Oh, I know, I have a necklace from the 1989 era. That's right, from the merch set. So this is what I'm talking about. Like they do random drops. Like they did the Lover drop earlier this year, and then they did a Speak Now and 1989 drop like at the same time. Like why did they do double merch? Well, there was also some like debut pieces like sneaked in there, but it was like, why are you doing random drops when they were not even in that era? And everybody was on edge because they thought, oh my god, it's gonna be a 1989 and Speak Now double album drop because they released double merch. And I'm like, it's not just 1989 and Speak Now. There's also some debut pieces in there. Sorry, it just got me really mad when people are like, oh my god, no. So this is like the 1989 blanket, and it's really soft. It's really soft, really soft. I wish you guys could feel this. And I wanted I've been wanting a blanket since like the 1980 no, since the Red Taylor version album dropped. But they had like tassels on it. And I didn't really like how like the tassels or like the fray. I didn't really like that. So I didn't get it. And then Lover album merch dropped in February. Like I said, random merch drops. Um there was a blanket. And it was like this one where there was like no phrase on it. And I really wanted it, but like the price, it's so expensive for a blanket. And I was like, do I want to get it? And then by the time I like decided I want to get it, it sold out. And then the 1989 Speak Now slash Little Pieces of debut drop. And the Speak Now one had the phrase, the 1989 one didn't. And I texted my mom, like, Mom, Mom, Mom. And she thought something was wrong. So she called me. I was at work and I didn't have my wallet. So I was like, Mom, Mom, Mom. And she called me while I was at work. And I was like, I'm at work. I can't talk. She's like, well, what happened? I'm like, Taylor Swift released merch. And I would like you to buy me the blanket. And she bought me the blanket. Yeah. I also got some other merch pieces from the 1989 Speak Now debut merch release drop that I will show you. But before that, I have one more Red Taylor version era thing to show you. But let me fold this blanket and then I'll show you. Whoop. And this is the last big piece of Taylor merch I have. It's the All Too Well poster. And when I do my dorm room tour, this will be in my dorm room tour. I've had it since like May. And I didn't want to like hang it here because I didn't want like tape bearings or leftovers to be on here. And like I've just had it like sitting on my chair, and like as you can see, like it's kind of like wrinkly, like up here, like you can say wrinkles, and it's turning white. Oh my god, it's turning white. This is why I don't want to hang it. But yeah, it's All Too Well the poster with Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien. Dylan O'Brien from The Maze Runner, Chef's Kiss. I almost fell. I had not seen Sadie Sink in Stranger Things or anything else she's in, sadly, but she did amazing in the short film, and I was obsessed, and I just had to get the poster. This was something I got from the Canada website as well, because I didn't think to check the American website or the US website. And I paid international shipping to get this here. I could have just had it for domestic shipping. That is the last piece of big merch I have, and we're gonna go sit on the ground for my smaller merch I have to show you guys. So I will see you on my ground.